Now it's time to meet my next guest. He's a singer, an American Idol finalist, and he caused outrage in America for kissing a man on stage. Pucker up, Adam Lambert. I'm coming to get you. Come on. Come and join me. You're great. What the hell? Great.
Thank you.
Take a seat. My God. And I'll tell you what, Adam, that's just the men.
Well, lucky me.
Lucky you indeed. I had no idea. Bloody hell. Now. What the Hey, I love that hair.
Well, I love yours.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
It's a lot of hair on the show tonight.
Yeah.
You've got a little touch of the Presleys, haven't you?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm going for that look right now. I'm doing something a little retro lately.
Yeah, but do you know what? It's not just the barnet. I can see something going on around the schnoz and the eyes.
Schnoz, yeah.
There's a real little bit of Presley going on.
Well,
Didn't you see
thanks.
that?
That's a great compliment. Thank you.
That's all right. Is that you a Presley fan?
I am, yeah.
If you model yourself on anybody, would the King be the person you would choose to model yourself on?
I would definitely think, like, fashion-wise, the look, you know, his iconic kind of image has been fascinating me lately. So.
Do you love him now? Did you love him as a kid growing up?
You know, I actually had a karaoke tape when I was a kid. You sing the hits of Elvis Presley. And I would sit there and try to sing along to Hound Dog and whatnot, you know, and one side of the tape would have a studio singer on it. And I was listening to it over and over again, and I'm like, I don't really understand why this guy's so great. And what I realized was it was a studio singer imitating Elvis. So it was like a Vegas, like, Elvis impersonator on the one side of the tape. And finally, when my mom explained it to me, I was like, oh, well, that's why he sounds like shit. Because I thought this Elvis guy was supposed to be a big deal. And then she played a real Elvis CD for me, and I went, oh, that's the King.
Then you got it.
Cool, now I get it.
How old were you?
I was probably about 8.
Oh, my goodness
Yeah.
me. And did your, I mean, can other people see there's a resemblance here?
You know, I never got that until recently, until I was on American Idol. No one had ever said it to me, and then I started hearing it, and it's a great compliment.
Let's talk about the controversy, because what happened? This wasn't American Idol, was it?
No,
Was it the American Music Awards?
Correct.
What happened?
Well, that was the song I was performing,
Yeah.
and if you could hear some of the lyrics, it's kind of a double meaning about being a showman, entertaining, razzle-dazzle. And, you know, the double meaning behind it is I'm going to get frisky with you. That's what the lyrics are, and so I got frisky.
Who is the other chap? Who is that?
That's Tommy. He's in my band.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
Did Tommy know that you were going to plant the
No,
big
he
smack
didn't,
on it?
and he likes girls, so he was kind of like, wow, all right, that was fun.
Did he say to you after, Adam, I mean, I love you, we play together, I'm sure you're friends, but please don't do that again?
No, he was like, that was rad, man, that was so awesome, that was so rock and roll, you know. That's Tommy. Yeah.
He did not say that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he and I both share a love for, like, Bowie, and, you know, back in the day, like, when Bowie was, you know, at the guitar with Mick Ronson and the guitar, and all the, just the, kind of the homoeroticism of it, of the glam rock. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter who you sleep with, it's just all real sexy.
I'll tell you straight.
Yeah.
A lady in our audience.
You could try, but I don't know if it's
She could try. She could try.
Yeah.
What was your name, my darling?
Mel.
Mel, stand up for us, Mel.
She is
stand up
cute,
for you,
though, isn't
darling.
she?
Mel, Adam just said that he does think you are very cute.
You are.
Adam, do you think that Mel could possibly turn you?
I don't think you can actually turn. I don't think it really works that way. No. Unless you got a surprise under that skirt, I don't think it's happening.
But that did cause a bit of a storm, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there was some, you know, conservative people in the States that...
Middle America?
That probably scattered about America. I mean, I don't like to generalize. There's open-minded people everywhere, and there's closed-minded people everywhere. So I think, you know, there was just some people that got really freaked out about it and said, oh, what about the children? And I was like, your children don't care, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just, let's worry about the guns on TV and people being murdered, and come on.
There's nothing wrong with a kiss and a cuddle.
It's just a kiss and a cuddle, exactly. I like that.
I'm a big fan of a kiss and a cuddle.
I like that.
I mean, did you go in with the tongue, though?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
You gave him a little bit of the
I was in the moment, you know? I didn't want to fake it.
You've talked about your love of glam rock, because you do genuinely love glam rock.
I love it.
You talked about people like Bowie, who, of course, back in when they were in their prime, it was all very kind of androgynous.
Yeah, I love that whole androgyny thing.
Yeah, are they gay or are they straight? But you are very openly gay, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Now, because of, you don't, let's not just boil it down to Middle America, but you say pockets across America, have you found that tough because of the kiss? Has there been a backlash against you to a certain extent?
There was a little bit of one. I mean, I think, like, along with that, and then, like, even my album coming out in the States in November, there was, my album cover is very, like, painted and very glam, very, you know, Bowie, Poison, Michael Jackson, all the eye makeup and everything, all very camp, very silly. And kind of the main reaction between that and that was, ew, he's weird. I don't understand why he's wearing all that eye makeup. I don't get it. That's strange. He looks girdly. You know, things like that. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's not like I didn't catch that part. It's not like I didn't look in the mirror and went, I don't know if I look masculine enough. You know, I mean, it's all intentional. You know what I mean? I think sometimes people miss that.
You know what you're doing.
Duh. I mean, I don't look like, you know, a dude playing soccer.
Was this an issue during American Idol? I mean, did your sexuality play a part in that? Was it known that you were gay
you know,
during that?
it was. I never did anything to try to hide anything about my sexuality. I've been openly gay since I was 18, since I graduated high school. I'm 28 now. But it never really came up in conversation. I didn't get done singing Led Zeppelin and then be like, thank you, Simon, I'm gay. You know, I didn't want to, I thought that would be out of place, you know, so it just never came up.
You have a network of fans now. They all call themselves something, don't they? Is it like a name?
Well, I think it's, in general, I think it's the Glamberts, I think it is.
The Glamberts?
Yeah, yeah, and then there's different, like there's the Lambrits and the Lamb Skanks, and they've all come up with these really clever names.
You have Glamberts and you have Lambrits.
Yeah, the Lamb Skanks is that's kind of a raunch one. I like
Lamb
Skanks.
The Lamb Skank.
I mean, they're serious about it, yeah.
I would love to meet a skanky lamb. We actually have some Glamberts in tonight, don't we? Are you Glamberts, girls?
I see some familiar faces, yeah.
You see some familiar faces?
Yeah, I've seen, yeah.
Who was familiar to you?
Right there.
Joe?
Yeah.
Or Gemma?
I think I've met all of you before, yeah.
Where have you met?
Well, I was here 3 weeks ago. I did some radio touring, met some DJs and stuff like that, and they were so kind to wait outside and say hello.
So you've been a fan of Adam since American Idol? Yeah, but you're from the UK? Yeah. So, what was that, my love?
I'm from Norway, though.
You're from Norway?
Yeah.
What was your name, sorry?
Marie.
Marie, you've come all the way from Norway?
No, I live in Eastbourne.
Well, it's still quite a long way. It's not as far as Norway, Adam, but Eastbourne is quite a long way. And you've told me, I mean, you're not going to be disrupted by volcanic ash if you're trying to get to London from Eastbourne.
Oh, that damn volcano.
How did you make it over? Or were you
I
here
was
anyway?
supposed to come last weekend, and we just had to wait. I got in yesterday.
You got in yesterday?
Yeah.
And you're over here just a promotional tour just to do the...
yeah, I'm doing some TV things of the single for your entertainment, and tomorrow night I'm playing the GAY Club in London, and...
Will you be going, guys, to GAY tomorrow?
We're going on Monday.
Yeah, and then the same venue at Heaven, I'm doing an event for HMV, and I'm just here having a good time.
Have you played GAY before?
No.
GAY is a sensational venue, isn't it? And have you got anything particular planned? Or are you gonna...
Well, I'm doing a big set of music. I brought my band with me. I brought some dancers. We're going to put on a show.
What do you think of my sugared fingerellas?
Your who?
My dance troupe.
I love these girls and boys. They look so cute. I love it.
Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, they're great.
Do you think your dancers can compete against mine?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Are you listening to this fingerella?
I mean, she's awfully cute right there, but
Becky?
So are mine. So, just saying.
You are pretty cute. And do you find that you still get, even though obviously you're a gay man, do you get an awful lot of saucy fan mail from the female of the species?
I do, and you know, there's some gay guys that I've met along my travels that are, you know, ew, girls, vagina's gross, but I think women are beautiful. I honestly and genuinely do.
I sell what you want.
Mel, please.
I really do. I just lean more to this side, you know? That's all.
We're going to take some questions, I think, from some of your fans that we've got here. So, Kaylee, where's Kaylee? Hello, Kaylee. How you doing, my love?
I'm good.
Where are you from, Kaylee?
I'm from Essex.
Kaylee from Essex. Adam, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
Kaylee, what was your question for Adam?
What song gets you in the mood?
What song gets me in the mood? The mood for what?
Whatever you feel like.
I'm just joking. You know, anything. You know who I love is Goldfrapp. You know the artist Goldfrapp. All of her down-tempo stuff, her real moody, atmospheric stuff, that always just puts me in a state. I love it. It relaxes me. It makes me want to kind of roll around, make out. You name it.
Goldfrapp makes you want to roll around and make out. I do love
The down-tempo stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything else get you in the mood?
Massive Attack, Radiohead, all that music. I love that vibey kind of atmospheric ambient stuff.
Massive Attack from my hometown of Bristol, of course.
Oh really?
Yeah,
oh, cool.
absolutely.
Right on.
Kaylee, what gets you in the mood? What kind of music do you like?
Anything from Adam's album.
Is there a song, one particular song from Adam's album that, if you wanted a little bit of sexy time, Kaylee, you would put that one particular track on?
Fever.
Fever. Oh, that gives you the fever.
How does that go, Adam? Can we hear a little bit of that?
That's a you know that song that was written by Lady Gaga actually.
Was it really?
Yeah, she wrote the song Fever on my album, and we worked together in the studio, and we had a blast.
You were friends with Gaga?
Well, we have a working relationship.
Not friends?
Well, I'm not friends, but she's very busy and I'm very busy. We've exchanged an occasional text message.
Why do you hate Lady Gaga, Adam?
What?
What the fuck?
This is the media.
Oh my God! I mean, I didn't realize.
Just words in my mouth.
I didn't realize. I mean, I just mentioned Lady Gaga.
No,
fuck.
I would love her. I would actually love to be better friends with her, but she's very busy.
I mean, it's vitriol. I mean, this is it's like it's bile spewing out of your mouth about Lady Gaga.
Nonsense.
What did she ever do to you?
Nonsense. No.
I love her. Are you a big fan?
I adore her. I think she's like the best thing to happen in a long time, and I think she's so creative and so intelligent, and she can knock back a couple whiskeys and record a track too. Let me tell you.
She's a pisshead?
I never said that. It was just a couple. It was a 2-drink minimum type thing.
Lady Gaga is a pisshead.
See, with the words in my mouth again.
I love that.
You're good at that.
I met her once.
Did you?
I met her when I said, Gaga, I love you, I think you're brilliant, I love what you do. Do you know what she said back?
What?
Oh, I love long hair. And she fucked off. That was it. That was her only response.
Well, you know, that's sweet of her, right?
Is she, because she's a classically trained pianist and a very accomplished musician.
Yeah, super talented.
But she is living on a different planet, isn't she?
I mean, I think all good artists are. I think that kind of that's what it takes to kind of get up on stage and be who we are.
What planet do you
I'm
live
out of
on?
my damn mind.
Are you?
Yeah.
How far out
I
of it
don't
are
know.
you?
I'm just, you know, it's
Are you like a complete whack job or
semi-whack.
just as a semi-whack? What planet do you live on?
Oh, right. Yeah, my
Planet
brother.
Fierce.
My brother had a blog, and he started blogging about things and such, and my experience, and he referred to me kind of as a little jab, a little backhand, although the fans have adopted it as a glittery alien from the planet Fierce.
That's you.
He was me, but they love it, so that's great. So that's what planet I hail from.
Kaylee, thank you for your question. We have another question from Gemma. Gemma, hello, my love.
Hiya, okay.
Where are you from, Gem?
I'm from Falmouth in Cornwall.
Falmouth in Cornwall. Again, another long way to travel. What was your question, Gem?
If you could live in a movie for the rest of your life, what movie would you choose?
If I could live in a movie for the rest of my life, it would be Velvet Goldmine. Yeah, all-time favorite movie. It's about the glam period. It's
Absolutely.
like, you know, kind of, sort of about Bowie and Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, it's just a really gorgeous movie.
Are most of your musical influences British ones?
Actually, I think if I had to name all the male influences, most of them are. I mean, Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, Robert Plant, Boy George, Adam Ant. I mean, all these guys, they're my faves. So,
And also, similar to Freddie Mercury, you were known for your falsetto, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can get pretty high.
Yeah, I can get pretty high.
How many? Oh, that wasn't deliberate. That was not deliberate. But you're saying you like to get high? Yeah, it's amazing.
I do like to sing high, yes, I do. I do. Yeah.
Adam, how high do you get?
I don't know what note I can hit, but it gets pretty high, yeah.
Like, what is like the highest of the high? You know, what's the peak of highness?
Pretty high.
Have you reached the peak?
I'm sure I have.
What was it like up there?
It was great, yeah.
How long did it take you to come back down?
I felt alive. I smoked my way through it. I don't know. It was amazing.
Joe's got a question. Let's just go quick. One more question. Oh, sorry, lovely Joe. Joe, where are you from?
I'm from Chelmsford, Essex.
Hi.
Not so far to travel. Not quite so far.
Not so far?
Yeah, so clearly not that much of a fan. I'm Joe. Oh, Joe. Oh, my God. Yeah. Joe just mouthed, I love you.
That's sweet.
Joe, what do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
What do you
Media
study?
student, media.
And you're a big fan of Adam Lambert?
Massive, yeah, the biggest.
It's
One
biggest-
of the biggest with
the
these
biggest.
guys. Yes.
Okay, Joe, what was your question?
As we've seen, you've been involved in a controversial on-screen gay kiss in the past. I was wondering if you fancied another one tonight?
I'm very flattered, but I have to pass.
Oh.
I'll probably have an off-screen gay kiss later.
No boo it! Come on, no one
I'm
boos
not a
Adam.
whore! Thank you, though.
Let's have a hug instead.
Do you know what,
You
though?
give me a hug.
Yeah.
Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have to say, Joe, that was just a little bit sexually aggressive, I think, on your part.
I appreciate
A little bit
that.
of sexual aggression.
That was courageous.
Yeah, it
He went
was.
for it. That's awesome.
Thank you so much for your questions. Thank you, Joe. We don't have any more time for any more questions. So what I ask you, thanks, Joe. Was he a good hugger? Was he
Great
good?
hug.
Great hug?
Great hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the hug.
Yeah.
Adam, how did it feel to... You were runner-up on American Idol, of course. Was there some controversy about that decision? Because I think there were a lot of people that felt that you were the true winner and you didn't get the vote. How did that feel?
I mean, I kind of think it came down to the end, and I made it to the very last night. I got to perform as many times as possible with amazing artists on stage during that finale, and Chris, the winner, is incredibly talented. And at the end of the day, it really actually doesn't matter. I mean, I got a record deal, and here I am on your couch, so what's the difference?
I mean, to an extent, though, it must stick in your throat because, look, I know what it's like. I tried to enter this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
And what was the song?
It was called All I Ever Want Is You.
Yeah.
It was, do you know Ronan Keating?
Yeah.
Ronan Keating, who was in the boy band Boyzone, lovely man, co-wrote the song with a guy called Paul Barry,
Okay.
who wrote Hero for
Okay.
Enrique Iglesias.
Great songwriters.
Yes, he wrote Believe for Cher, If You Believe in Life After
Love
Love.
that song.
That big hit for
Yeah.
Cher. They wrote a song for me called All I Ever Want Is You. I submitted it to the Irish delegation
Yeah.
for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. I did not even make the Irish national final.
Aww.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Can we hear a little bit of it?
Sing it for us, yeah!
Do you know what? I am going to sing it for you.
Yeah!
At the end of the show.
Nice.
And let me tell you, you will weep. Yeah. And I don't just mean from the eyes. Oh, yeah.
You are saucy. I
Yeah,
like
you
it.
ready to weep? You ready to do a little bit of weeping, Adam? Hey? Come on, you're weeping right now, aren't you? Just a little bit of seepage down there? Just a little bit of seepage.
It's awful.
It's been an absolute choice.
So
It's been
dirty.
an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you. So,
Likewise,
how long are you
yeah.
going to stay in the country?
I'm here till Tuesday. This
Oh, you're not
time.
going to come to Bristol?
No.
It's a massive attack.
Sorry.
Well, at least he's honest. He's come to Brockley, yes he has.
I'm here.
Give him a big hand, everybody. Adam Lambert. Come on, I love you. Wow, thank you, sir. Thank you. Adam Lambert, everyone. Thank you, sir.